Hello, this is the 11:11. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. On the 19th of March, I sat down, 19th of March 2025, so not long ago, I sat down and turned the camera on and was like, I want to have an 11:11. I want to talk for 11 minutes and 11 seconds because it's a magical number, spiritual, all of those things, and just have like random flow talk, saying really whatever, and then upload it and share it, really for my own practice, I think. Yes, for my own practice, for my own comfortability and my own practice and discovery, yeah. Or why not have a sit down chat for 11 minutes and 11 seconds, make it part of your daily practice. It's like a notebook, but it's on video. Some call that a vlog, I suppose, but I don't really think this is a vlog. Like, vlogs are more polished, aren't they? This is just very like sit down chat. It's more podcast vibe, but I haven't got a big microphone. I might get one of those. I am an editor. I'm a very skilled video editor. I am not going to be editing these though. That is my intention. These are not meant to be like a polished, edited, cut down, clever thing. This is just flow. That's what this is supposed to be. It's just supposed to be flow. So we're flowing. There isn't a script. We're just flowing and going, and you will be able to tell because not really got a clear topic. And sometimes I will have a very clear topic, in fact. So scratch that. And sometimes I don't. Like, my main aim is to like get this said and then get it uploaded, because on the 19th of March, when I recorded myself for the first time doing one of these 11:11s, I didn't upload it. It's still sat in my computer, laptop, iPad, whatever, cloud. I will upload it. But it's so long ago now that I just feel like, I don't know if that's how I want to start. I feel like we'll start afresh today, and then I'll feed in some of those old ones. I've got like 20, maybe like 20 videos that were recorded during like March and April, and that I didn't do anything with. So take two, let's go, right? As I said, I'm a video editor, but I'm not going to edit. So sometimes there will be pauses. Some of you might want to call them Gen X pauses, and that's okay. I am Gen X. I'm okay with that. I identify more millennial, but that's okay. I am Gen X. It's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm also an actor, and just telling you a bit about myself, so we can get to know each other a little bit. I think, like, why not? Let's start there. So I'm also an actor. Will you have seen me in anything? Probably not, but that's okay. That's fine. I am also recently diagnosed with ADHD. I'm now back on a waiting list for medication, which I think I will find helpful. I was resistant to begin with, but the medication I started taking a year ago in 3 days for my OCD has really helped me. So why not? And also, like, no, not and also, and just, yeah, why not give it a go? And in any case, it's a year, so like, it's a year, just get on the list and do the research. And I used to be resistant about taking prescription drugs, which is so funny to me considering my lack of research involving recreationals in the past. It's just like the irony. When I started taking my medication for OCD, that was the same day that I stopped drinking again. So that too will be a year and 3 days. It's like the second time that I've properly stopped, What else? Oh, I'm in the middle of I'm halfway through my autism assessment process. So there's that, but that hasn't come in yet. And See, and then I get to this sticky moment where I'm like, well, you know, it's a bit like when I'm doing the morning pages, right? And it's like you've got to write 3 pages of like non-stop, continual kind of stream of conscience. This might be a bit like that, unless I'm coming on to say a specific thing, which will happen. And sometimes that I won't realise what I'm talking about until like, you know, 11 minutes and 9 seconds, and then it's like, time up. We might continue that then the next day. We might come back to things. Also, if you're wondering what's wrong with my hair, like why it's a different colour down here to up here, it's because I'm not dyeing it anymore. It's actually because I'm not dyeing it anymore, and so some of my hairs are beautifully silver, and where the dye is slipping out, it's a lighter colour, and then towards the end it's darker, it's the dye. I actually started going grey at 19, and I remember I always called my first grey hair, I named it after an ex who was not very nice, shall we say. Not very nice at all. And so like my first grey hair, I think I named after them. But in fairness, it's probably just my genes. Like it's much more common than you think. I speak to so many people now who like, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I've actually been going grey since I was 19, but I've just been dyeing this entire time, which is crazy. How much money and chemicals and time to hide what's really going on under here. When what's really going on under here is fine. It's fine. And the irony is like that if you just let it go at 19, when you've still got like that 19-year-old face and that 19-year-old skin, it's just, wow, you've got silver hair, you've got silver streaks, so cool. As opposed to like going through the pain of that while you're also going through the pain of perimenopause and late diagnosis neurodivergence, and coming back to acting late in life when a lot of it is face visuals. There's not a lot of hiding, especially not in screen work. So, see, I didn't know we were going to go there, for example. Did not know that we were going to go there. But now I've noticed, I've become self-conscious, and so now like there's another stop, and like that in the morning pages, you just got to keep that pen moving. And so when I am doing the morning pages and I have that like stop, I just like keep on writing. That's literally what I write until another thought comes into my head. So do you do the morning pages? Have you ever done the morning pages? I'm not actually doing them at the moment, which is a shame, because it's so good for my brain just to have that massive kind of like offload in the morning. And my morning pages book is, I can see it, it's right over there, it's ready, it's sat on the table so that I can just like get up, make some coffee, sit down and write. But I haven't been doing it. I think it's because I'm a bit stressed about learning lines. I'm learning lines at the moment, and I'm struggling. I've been struggling with retaining the lines, and that's been quite frustrating, because like a kind of part of me thinks that like I might find it easier I'm struggling to learn the lines because I'm struggling to sit down or stand up, or just like focus, like stop, focus, look at the script and learn the lines. For some reason, I don't know why. Sometimes I can do it and it's fine and it just goes in really easily. And other times, I mean, I think it is part of the ADHD. And people I've spoken to who now are medicated for their ADHD have said that it is a total game changer. If it's loud, I really apologise. I've got the window slightly open, because it's hot, and there are trains going by into London Bridge, and I'm staying at my amazing friend's place in London. Reshma, thank you. But it might not be loud. My little speaker might be blocking out some of that noise. I don't know, we'll find out. Where was I going with it? So yeah, it's been a game changer. So like, I am getting a bit like, when I was first diagnosed, I was like, what a relief. I'm quite happy, but as time, and I still feel that, but I also feel quite angry that it wasn't picked up on as a child. don't think that's entirely system's fault, and I don't think it's entirely family's fault. It's just, you know, it was less talked about back then. It was just only boys. I'm not a boy, you know. And it's really just, as people are talking about it more and more, that you sort of think, well, that sounds like me, that sounds like me, that sounds like me. Oh, that is me. The point was that, like, I feel like if I had the medication, I think that I would just be able to really, like, go into hyperfocus and get my lines learned. I'd get a lot more done. It's frustrating thinking that I have to carry on like this for another year, even though I've been living like this for my entire life. But I think maybe something with perimenopause does make it maybe come to the surface a bit more, because there's all of that brain fog and everything happening. Right, okay, we're coming up towards the end. We're getting really close to 11:11, so I am gonna like try and wrap this up in a cute little bow and say that from now on, I don't know whether it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be in order, so we might go back in time. My hair might be a different length. It's all good, 11:11.